The tilt is real. Tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real. Let's go.
Welcome in to the Sunday Tilt with your hosts, the FF chef himself, Juan Carlos Pena, and John JAWN Swanson. It is Sunday, my dudes.
This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real. Good morning, Tilters, and welcome into the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt. It is week 12, and we already have had 4 games already played, and we still have 12 to go. So this is where we come in to help you tilt with your rosters, roster construction, start-sit questions, trade options, waiver wire questions, anything that you can possibly come up with that we can fit into a 2-hour show, we're here for you. So, without further ado, I am James at the FF Chef on Twitter, and you can find me sitting right next to Mr. Swanson right here. What's going on, Swan?
Yerp. It is Sunday, my dudes. It is week 12. Juan Carlos Pena will be joining us shortly. He is on the way, so we are at full strength today. Tilt Squad, I see you out there in the chat starting to get warmed up. Chef, how did your week go last week, fantasy-wise? Oh, that's nice. I was destroyed in every possible way. And just when I thought I was getting back up a little bit, I was smashed back down again. So I limped back to, I limped to bed on Sunday night, and then I limped to bed on Monday night. And I got myself back up. I picked myself up by my bootstraps, and I'm here.
Well, my first place team was 8-2. It was now 8-3. Looking to go 9-3 today, though. So
there you go. There you go. There's no buys this week. Next week there are some serious buys. Week 13 is going to be tough. There's some big name players that will not be out there next week. So, without further ado, let's jump on in. Lucius, the first one out the gate. What's going on?
Good morning.
All right, so Lucius needs 1 wide receiver, 2 running backs, and 1 tight end. For wide receivers, we're between Calvin Ridley and Josh Downs. For running backs, between Kamara, Mixon, Bijan, and Ford. And then for tight ends, we have Likely, Taysom, or Njoku. This is a first place game. It's a first place team. So
that's important.
It is. All right.
Well, I mean, even though Ridley had a great game last week
on my bench,
on everybody's bench, rightfully so. I'm not sure you could just rush him right out there. I mean, I'm not trusting that. I think it was a little fluky. And Josh Downs has a great matchup against Tampa Bay. Both Jamel Dean and Carlton Davis, I believe, are not going to play in this matchup. And that just helps out everybody on the Colts. Yeah.
He practiced in full, I believe, right?
Who, Downs? Yes.
Yeah, because he hasn't played full snaps in the last 2 weeks. He's been on the field for like 20% of the snaps.
Yeah, I believe he did get a full practice in.
That would be my only concern. Yeah, 25% of the snaps last week, 20% the week before. And then before that, it was hovering between 70 and 80%.
Yeah, he is not on the Colts injury report at all.
I thought you said he's not on the Colts. I was like, what happened? He is.
And I'm sorry, Carlton Davis did get a full practice in on Friday.
Okay.
So he's questionable. Jamel Dean is out. Levante David is out. Like these are good spots for the Colts to really win this game. I have a feeling the Colts are going to win this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Colts at home. Bucks are 29th against wide receivers, giving up about 34 points a game to the positions. So we're gonna put Ridley on the bench.
Yeah, I'm going with Downs here.
Okay. I'll ride with you there.
And then Kamara, Mixon, Bijan, Ford.
This one's a tough one.
Oof.
This one's tough.
Bijan. Can you really sit him against New Orleans? You're gonna have oof. That's tough. I know
It
I
is
kind of
tough.
want to play Alvin Kamara, even though,
Well,
man, it's tough.
I think I'm playing Mixon.
Okay,
For
against
sure.
Pittsburgh.
I'm going to play Mixon against Pittsburgh. Let me look up. I have
And then Ford, he's got Denver. You know, they
Yeah,
can be beat.
they can be beat. I mean, on paper, they're the worst against running backs, but that
Are
whole
you
defense
benching
just turned
Bijan
itself around.
and Kamara?
See, that's the thing. There's got to be a flex spot in here, Lucius, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, okay. You're right, not necessarily, but let's see if there might be. Let's see if there's a flex spot in here because I want to try to fit another one of those running backs in there. But we'll go to tight end here between Likely, Taysom, and Njoku. Likely, I feel like is going to be a big conversation today.
Yeah, he's going to be a big conversation today, but whether or not I actually put him in my lineup is another conversation. I'm not trusting him first week out. I'm really not. You know, there's other pass catchers in this offense. We did see him get targeted a couple times last week when Mandrews went down. But I'm not sure, man. I think Taysom or Njoku here.
I think it's Njoku for me.
Yeah.
He had
I was leaning Njoku.
15 targets last week. He's DTR's favorite target because he's short. You can find him. You can complete the ball to him. You don't have to risk going down.
Well, I don't know if he's short, but oh, you mean distance?
Distance wise, yeah. If he's short, you wouldn't be able to find him. He's not Deuce Vaughn.
No,
that'd be really funny. A tight end the size of Deuce Vaughn, just absolutely lighting everybody up because you can't see him.
You just call him a small end instead of a tight end.
Hey, there you go. Mini me. Yeah, I think Njoku here is where I want to go. I feel like Likely is not a bad candidate. There's definitely packages that are built into that offense that are for tight ends, obviously, just because Mark Andrews makes such a big impact. But I think Njoku here is the play. Also, the Broncos dead last against tight end. I know their defense has been improving, but still, they are 32nd against the position this far into the season. So, we're gonna go. Oh wait.
I'm gonna try to put the running backs in order for me today.
All right, let's do that.
Since we don't have since we don't have a definite answer on flex, so definitely put Mixon number 1 up against Pittsburgh, and I think it's Jerome Ford after that, dude.
You think so?
Matchup wise,
against the Okay. So we go Mixon, Ford, Kamara, Bijan. Oh God.
Yeah.
I just hate putting Bijan in
I have fear of telling anybody to bench Alvin Kamara. I mean, he's averaging 20.5 fantasy points per game.
I think Kamara wins out over Ford because of the talent.
Okay.
The history.
I can agree with that. And the passing game.
Sure, for sure. All right, so let's go Mixon, Kamara, Ford, and Bijan. I hate that.
Yeah, it's not a nice situation, but I agree with you just because of the matchup sense.
Okay, so let's start there, and then if we get a flex spot in there from Lucius, we'll reevaluate.
Sounds good.
All right, good way to start. Zach, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning, Zach.
My man. Zach has Sutton, Javonte Williams, Josh Jacobs, and Godwin. We got to flex one of these guys. Okay. Well, we always talk about how you can't leave the table on a heater, and Cortland Sutton does not
He's
score.
Been doing it week
matchup
in,
proof
week out.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, he just keeps scoring. He has one.
I wouldn't say he's matchup proof, but
I mean, he's scored in every game this season except for 2.
Cleveland doesn't allow too much.
I know, but he also, I mean, he did it against. Oh man, I don't know.
All right, I'm taking Javonte Williams out of this.
Okay, all right.
That's off the rip there. Josh Jacobs against Kansas City. It's going to be a tough matchup. They haven't been able to move the ball lately. And Godwin has been getting you the floor consistently on a weekly basis. Like that's it. That's all you're getting. No ceiling. from Chris Godwin.
He hasn't hit double digits since week 8.
Yeah.
He's had a bad 3 weeks.
Even though he has a great matchup here, I'm not
It's an okay
100% in on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it is Sutton here to stay in the Flames.
I still think I would go Josh Jacobs.
Really?
Over Sutton. Yeah. I mean, well, I guess it is for a flex spot, so you're hoping for a touchdown out of your flex position to keep you in the Flames there. So let's go. All right, I'll go back with you with Sutton.
Yeah, I'm not trusting Josh Jacobs, man.
I don't like to bench Jacobs, and I feel
against
like
one of the top 12 defenses
top
in the
12.
country. Yeah,
as in 12.
Yeah, and what did Jacobs do last week with Aiden O'Connell in at quarterback against Miami? 14 for 39. He had 1 target for 12 yards.
Yeah,
he got you 6.1 fantasy points. Now, I know he's a name notoriety, but I don't care. What's more noticeable is the fact that he's not good on a consistent basis, and I can't put him up against a great defense like Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather go with Sutton against the Cleveland Browns, believe it or not, catching the ball.
Whew. We're going to have a show today, Chef.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll go Sutton here for the keeping the streak going.
It's icky, man. This is tough, Zach.
There's some icky stuff here today. We're going to get through it, but that's tough. But we'll talk through a lot of this too. We'll talk through this. We might come back and make a more informed decision.
When Juan decides to show up to work, we'll
decides to show up.
We'll ask him as well. Maybe break the tie up a little bit.
He's listening on the way here right now.
Oh, of course. That's why I'm mentioning
it. Jim Rambo, coolest name in fantasy football, thinks he's good for today. My man, let's go. Good luck to you too, bro.
Thanks, Jim Rambo.
That's awesome. Love that. Just stopping in to say hi. Our door is always open. That's what we do here. Tim Barrett, what's going on? Good morning. Kirk or Ford for the flex in a PPR?
Yeah.
Man. Well, if we're not going to put in Ridley, I mean, Kirk's been a little more consistent. He's not blowing the roof off of the building, but he's still been.
Give me Kirk.
Yeah,
give me Kirk. Fun little fact here: Houston has been number 4 all season against the slot receiver, which Christian Kirk obviously plays. Over the last 4 weeks, they have been number 2, giving up the most fantasy points to the slot wide receiver. So give me Christian Kirk here.
Okay.
In a game that I think goes back and forth. Mad.
Yeah, I think you're right. I like that too.
With Ford, if even if you were trusting Ford,
you like the matchup.
Option,
you do.
You like the matchup.
Yeah.
However, this game could turn into 10-7.
That's what I was thinking too. Over under 37.
Yeah.
It's going to be a low scoring game. I could see that happening. I mean, the Browns are an unbelievable defense. The Broncos defense has stepped up.
Yeah, and I mean, Denver's offense has looked better as of late.
Better.
I'm not going to take away from that, but
for sure. But I agree.
I'm going Christian Kirk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kirk there too. Greg Martinez, good morning. Full PPR. Oh boy, here we go. We start Rashad White or Jalen Warren, and then in a flex, Warren or Downs. So I guess you could. All right, I get it here. Now, White did pop up on the injury report yesterday.
He is going to play, apparently. Do I like it? No.
I don't. Oh wait, here we go.
I don't hate it, but yeah, the news out saying that he was going to be good to go today. So I play him over Jalen Warren.
No Shaq Leonard. I know he's not the Shaq Leonard of old, but no Shaq Leonard. On the other side, he's had 15 touches in 5 straight games. I have him down for an anytime touchdown.
Who? Rashad White?
Yeah.
Huh.
Colts are 29th against running backs, giving up 23.1 points a game. The knee injury, I did write all that down before the knee injury came out. He did score last week. Gave you a decent fantasy output, mostly through the air. which is what you were looking for. 7 targets, caught 6 of them for 28, scored on the ground, 9 opportunities for 30. I feel like they're going to use him. Now, Jaylen Warren, I might flex over Josh Downs. Since he's given up 4.6 yards per carry and 1 touchdown in all but the last 3.
I'm playing Jaylen Warren over Rachaad White.
Okay, so you're going to play Warren, and then you're going to flex Downs.
And then I'm going to flex Downs, taking Rachaad White out of the conversation.
Completely?
I mean, not completely. I mean, you could definitely make the argument to either flex White or Warren.
Well, so let's put Warren in the running back spot, and now you got Downs, or now you're between Downs and White. Yeah, for a flex.
This one's a little bit closer to me. I think I might lean the both running backs.
I think I'm leaning both running backs. Since he's given up 4.6 yards per carry and 1 touchdown in all but 3 games.
The only thing that's like a little scary for me with Rachaad White, that even against teams that don't have a good run defense like Tennessee, Houston, only 2.5 yards per carry, 3.6 yards per carry. Like, this guy hasn't gone over 5 yards per carry in one single game. And last week, touchdowns and receptions bailed him out, and they weren't good receptions. Six receptions for 28 yards. Like, those are quick dump off passes. And yes, it was against the 49ers. I think the Colts are going to be a little bit more lenient in that sense. But I think that with Tampa Bay's defense not being on the field as much, especially with the injury to Jamel Dean, I think that Tampa Bay is going to have to throw the ball more so than run it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you could get some passing work out of Rachaad White. Maybe you do get the 6 targets for 28 again. Maybe he has it. Maybe he falls in the end zone, like you said. This is an icky one, man. But I do like Warren over him. I think he's the best back in that backfield. But yeah, give me the running backs.
Yeah, I'm going running backs here.
Flex either or running back.
Yeah. What are you drinking, Chef?
All day, baby.
Oh, nice.
Drinking your 6-pack that I bought.
Nice.
You know, I owed you guys a 6-pack.
Enjoy it.
Oh, it's tasty.
It's the holiday season. Mm-hmm. It's the season for giving. Giuseppe, what's going on? Pitts, Freiermuth, or Likely in half-point PPR? Ooh, we are into the thick of it now. All right. So Likely's role is increasing, right? The matchup is there against the Chargers for sure. So who's going to absorb the targets, right? That's been a question of mine. I've been looking through everything. Beckham's been showing up a little bit more, right? I feel like Zay Flowers is going to have a good week this week. Week 9 last year, Isaiah Likely filled in for Andrews when he was out, and he did score. Freiermuth.
I'm gonna go with Likely here.
I think so too.
Freiermuth is what have you done for me lately, which is absolutely nothing.
Injured. Well, he was injured.
Yeah, he wasn't injured last week.
No, when he came back from it, you know.
And it's just the offense in a whole for Pittsburgh. They're not looking at the tight end. They're looking at Deontay Johnson. They're looking at Pickens to spread the ball around through the air, and then they are running the ball with the running backs, Najee and Jalen. So, yeah, Pitts, I don't want anything near that New Orleans defense. If I can avoid it, I am avoiding it.
Okay.
So, you know, with that being said, give me Likely here up against a matchup that it's not the best matchup, but he's going to manufacture some kind of targets.
It is the best matchup, I think, against the Chargers. Chargers is bad.
I understand they're bad against.
Step into my office. They're bad against everything. They're 31st against quarterbacks, 25th against running backs, 31st against wide receivers, 30th against tight ends. I want some of that.
I'm also looking at the matchup against Eric Kendricks.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm looking at it. But
there's also historically no Joey Bosa on the other side, which gives a Lamar a little bit more time to throw.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going with likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm over here trying to talk you out of the decision that we already made.
Yeah.
Love it. We're going likely. Zach, Gus or Demario Douglas. He has Olave and Moore at wide receiver and played Gibbs and Dillon on Thursday. Chasing some points here. So Gus or Demario? I'm going Gus here. He can't be stopped. I can't take him off
or
there.
Demario Douglas.
I mean, sure. I think honestly, the Giants defense has okay. A lot of them are playing for jobs, man. They're getting after the quarterback. I think that Mac Jones was named the starter.
Oh, who the hell knows?
I think Zappy's the third down quarterback.
Yeah, maybe.
They're just going to bring him in.
Second and third down quarterback.
Second and third down? Yeah.
Yeah. They're just going to bring in Mac Jones to hand the ball off.
Look, I think Pop Douglas isn't a bad play today, but I'm playing Gus over Douglas.
I think Edwards has a better insight, in line, whatever you want to say, to score today. So
yeah, I was like, Edwards, isn't his last name Bus? Yeah, I'm gonna go Gus there, Zach. We going Gus. Giuseppe's got a Kyron, Wills, or Singletary.
Give me Kyron.
Okay.
Damian Pierce coming back today.
Coming back. Yeah.
He's going to lighten the load on Singletary's production, and Kyron Williams, like you saw, they got rid of what's his face?
Darrell Henderson. Darnell Anderson.
Did they keep Royce Freeman? I don't know if they did or not. I think they let both of them go, but
they
may have kept Royce Freeman. However, I think it's Kyron's backfield, and Royce may just live in it a little bit. I'm not really worried about it. He led the league, like the first 4 weeks of the season. He led the league in rushing. So I'm going to go with Kyron Williams here. Welcome back from IR, Kyron Williams. I am firing him up. There's no questionable tag. He had practiced full throughout the week.
Yep.
And they just waited until yesterday afternoon to activate him off the IR. So he's fresh and ready to go.
I agree.
And I am firing him up everywhere I have him.
I agree. He's also one of my anytime touchdown candidates for the day. So that's 2 today. And I have more. I got a special one that we'll talk through also. I'm just waiting for someone to bring his name up. But we'll get there. But yeah, I'm firing up Wills. Oh, there we go. And then a super flex. Fields or Murray? Ooh. Boy.
So
all right, so Fields rushed for over 100 yards last week, but that seems like something that was built in for that matchup specifically. If you go back to the matchups against Detroit, Fields, that's all he does is run on Detroit like crazy, over 100 yards every time. So I don't know if that's going to be the same this week.
I'm still going with Fields here.
Over Kyler?
Yeah, Kyler doesn't have a great matchup against the Rams. The Rams notoriously have beaten them. And he's not up to full strength either. You know, he's got the Michael Wilson injury that he's dealing with there.
It's true.
I think Fields is back up to full strength. So I'm gonna go Fields.
I too am gonna go Fields.
Juan, you want to chime in here?
See, no.
Yes.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna ride the hot hand. I'm gonna go with Fields. I'll go with you. It's early on.
I don't think Murray's a bad play by any means.
I don't think you can go wrong either way.
Does he have the opportunity or chance to be a top 5 player or even a top 8? No, I don't think so. I think Fields does with the rushing upside.
I would like to know who your other super flex quarterback is.
It's Fields or Murray.
No, it's a super flex. So he has another quarterback. He probably played one on Thursday.
Yeah, maybe.
That's true. I'm going to say he played Dak on Thursday.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
If that makes you sleep better at night.
Dak does not make me sleep better at night.
It would have on Thursday.
I guess so.
If you started him on Thursday.
I did. I have him
he's
in
got
one league.
Stroud, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah, that'll do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And then Rashawn White, Mixon, Singletary, or Keaton Mitchell, half-point PPR. Pick one.
Now, we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier.
A little bit.
I'm going to stay with my selection from earlier, and it's going to be Mixon here.
Mixon. Yeah, me too.
I'm scared of the injury with White. Yeah, I'll go with Mixon. I'll ride with you there.
I don't like that injury.
I'm not over skeptical about the injury, believe it or not. No, it was a quick one. They said he was fine. I don't like the matchup in general.
No. I don't hate the matchup. I mean, I know,
I really like this against the Broncos, right? Or no,
the Colts.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's the Colts. And then they just let go of Shaq. They let go of Shaq Leonard. So Zaire Franklin's the only really good linebacker they have left there on that team. I don't hate it, but the injury scares me enough away where I'd rather give Mixon a run and expect the involvement.
To get it.
Like, they're going to have to dump it down to him. They're going to have to use him a lot, lean on him in order to make that offense work. There's no way Browning's just going to go in there and start chucking it everywhere.
All right, so let me bring this back up here to you, Juan, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, put these guys in order: Kamara, Mixon, Bijan, and Ford.
Ooh, I like Ford's matchup a lot today. Kamara, Ford, Mixon, Bijan.
Similar to what we had, right?
Yeah, all four of them were in there. Right. That's a similarity.
No.
No, that's similar.
No, yeah, I don't love Bijan against the Saints. I'd rather have Ford or Mixon or Kamara.
We picked Kamara and Mixon, I believe.
Yeah, we went Mixon, Kamara, Ford, Bijan.
Yeah, as long as Bijan is fourth, we agreed there.
Yeah,
mm-hmm. And I'll even step it up here and say, Kareem Hunt's still in that offense for Cleveland.
You're right, and the Broncos defense has been playing a lot better. So, I mean, I guess we could go Ford third and let Mixon slide up, but I still like Kamara as my number one out of those four.
We were trying to see if there was a way we could fit them in a flex, but Lucia said no flex in that question. Playing from behind due to the quarterback being Purdy and his being Dak. Ooh. Dak does not help him sleep better at night.
Go for the ceiling.
Yeah, you need a home run today.
Ball glove blueprint. What's up? I said it right.
Yeah, you did. Might be the first time ever on the first try.
So, right? Good morning. All right, so we got to pick
one glove print.
Ballpoint. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, like a ballpoint pen.
Ballpoint glove print. Blue point oyster.
Blue point oysters.
All right, so we got to pick one wide receiver and one flex in full PPR between Puka, Calvin Ridley, Ramondre, and Kyron Williams. Pick one wide receiver and one flex.
We're starting Puka, right?
Yeah.
Big time. Today he's a one.
Fire him up. He's a one.
Damn, the next one's tough, huh?
Stevenson or Kyron?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stevenson or Kyron. And I think it's Kyron, but I don't think Stevenson's a bad play.
Yeah, I'd rather start Kyron. I mean, both matchups look good on paper, but the Giants defense has been playing better lately. Yeah, I think I might go Kyron. He got so much of the workload earlier in the season. I might go all Rams here.
I'm going Kyron here too, especially if Cooper Kupp's not playing today. I'm right on that.
Yeah, we're watching that.
He is playing today?
I'm not sure.
Wait,
I think he will. They said that he will play, but
practice in full. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's looking like he's going to play, and that's the matchup. Like either way, you're starting Puka over Calvin Ridley, no matter what.
Yeah, and we could be looking at the Ezekiel Elliott show here, come halfway through this game, against the Giants.
That's true.
That is a good point. Should I take back my Ramondre anytime touchdown?
No, I mean it's a good pick for if anybody was going to score in that game, I would say it's either Saquon or Stevenson. I wouldn't go with any receivers on any of the teams. So yeah, but I think I am going Kyron. It's a slighter better matchup against Arizona. We know he's going to get the full stint of production,
all the workload. Yeah.
Including passes in the backfield. So yeah, give me Kyron here. It's really, really close, but I'm riding with both of the Rams here, and I think both of them have a great game against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'd like to think Calvin Ridley's going to repeat last week and have a good game.
Everybody would like to think
but we haven't seen back-to-back performances all season.
Everybody in fantasy needs to bench him unless you don't have another option. Then he'll do well.
God,
he's had 4 good games in 6.
That's exactly what he did.
I actually played him last week, but it was out of necessity.
See, I benched him because I couldn't.
I benched him too.
It was him or Mike Evans. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not benching Mike Evans.
It was him or Gabe Davis, and I picked him.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I would have probably.
I would have picked him over Gabe. Yeah,
I had Trevor Lawrence. I had the stack. I drafted that stack on purpose. And I was like, I don't want that this
You know
week.
what I'm
And I lost
finding
because
more
of
and
it.
more out of every league that I play, every year I learn something that I didn't know the year before about fantasy.
That's good.
And so I listen to a lot of DFS, like big tournament podcasts, and I try to, see where I can take what I learned and apply it to my every year kind of thing. And just real fast, because I know we have questions in the chat.
We'll get to 'em.
Stacking your players. Yeah, right. Are you writing this down?
No. I'm not taking notes.
He's recording me in the background.
I'm like, what did he learn?
So stacking players in a tournament setting, like everybody should know by now that I'm in the Scott Fish Bowl annually. This is my 4th year doing it, 5th year doing it in the Scott Fish Bowl. And normally you say, oh, well, I've got Justin Jefferson and I've got Kirk Cousins. I'm good. I've got the stack, one of the best stacks in the league, which undeniably
I was going to say it could win you a league. Yeah.
But however, when you are in that stack situation, you need to follow up on both those positions and make sure your backups are going to be okay. Because you put so much trust in Justin Jefferson, who was my first round pick.
Right.
And then, my 3rd or 4th round at Superflex, I pick up Kirk Cousins thinking, yes, I've got the stack. I'm golden. Now, for the first couple of weeks of the season, I was great.
Sure.
But as soon as Kirk Cousins went down,
or
Justin Jefferson went down, Kirk Cousins was struggling to put up the numbers that I needed him to put up on a regular basis. And even now, Kirk Cousins is dead. So it will kill a league as fast as it will help a league in the stack. So just be mindful of that moving forward.
We can't all be one and have Hurts and AJ.
Yeah. Well, I have Hurts and Devontae in the one. I got AJ in the other. Yeah. What it is, Chef, though, what you're saying is you're buying into an offense. So then you have to be mindful and have, you have to have the backups, or maybe you have the third receiver. Like you might have KJ Osborne if you did that Jefferson thing. You might have your eye on him. You would have been high on the rookie Addison and been, trying to draft him a round or two early.
Not if I had Jefferson.
I still want to
handcuff my wide receiver per se.
Not handcuff, just be involved in that offense. When the spot starts are going to happen. Like there's no reason not to have someone from okay, I have Tyler Boyd in the 11th round because I'm Burrow and Chase owner. So I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? Later on.
You also lose him for a week. Every team has a bye.
Yeah.
You got to have a fill in for that. Yeah. But that's good advice. The stack don't always go for the stack.
Hey,
don't go
miss.
for a Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, what happens if one of you're all the way in the files now? Say the Justin Jefferson and the Kirk Cousins thing never happened. They were healthy all the way through. Boom, you hit the playoffs, and they both get hurt, or one of them gets hurt. It really hurts your team drastically because they're both
they're tied to each other.
They're tied to
There's
each
a lot
other.
of people that have the Mahomes and Kelsey stack, and that happens. And when they have a bad game, man, you throw up a dud. You lost that week.
Yep.
Fortunately, that doesn't happen too often.
No, but it happened this year to me, and I wanted to share that here.
Yeah, so last week, Chef, I was tilting, and right before I left the house, we decided D-Hop and Mike Evans were better plays than Calvin Ridley. So luckily, both of them got in the end zone, but Calvin Ridley had that monster game. You know what I mean? But what can you do when you're tilting at that level? You have to make a decision and just hope you pick the right one.
Some of fantasy football is luck.
Yeah, a lot of it is luck.
Yeah,
that's more luck than us.
Just a little tiny bit. Speaking of luck,
it's not luck that I have a winning record in our league of record. What, 4 years in a row now?
Oh yeah, I'll see you in the playoffs because we do this, because we're tilting and because we're doing research. So that gets you there. You know what I mean?
It's not all luck.
It's the first year I'm not in the playoff. I hate everybody.
Yeah, take a back seat and watch, cuz.
Let's get Fender back into the playoffs here, because it's not going to be me. All right, this is what I wanted to break down. I'm excited about this. David Njoku or Evan Engram? Now, I want to smash
the season or just today?
Just for today. No, on paper, I want to smash the Njoku button. DTR's favorite target, 15 targets last week. Let's go. However, Evan Engram makes my anytime touchdown, one of my anytime touchdowns this week. So this is an exciting matchup, right? All right. Engram has the second most targets on the team this season. He doesn't have any touchdowns, but I think that changes today. Houston's given up 3 touchdowns to tight ends in the last 4 games. I think Engram gets into the end zone today. Texans are 28th against tight end. I could see him scoring. I think this game is going to go back and forth. And I think Engram is going to be one of those. That being said,
he hasn't scored all year.
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, I'm waiting for it. I have him in our Dynasty League of record. I'm waiting for Ingram
I think
to get in the end
today's the
zone.
day he scores. 6 targets last week. They're going to him. I think he scores. That being said, I think I start Njoku.
Yeah, it's close.
Njoku for me.
Yeah, it's close, but I want to go
Ingram.
Njoku.
A lot of you guys know, like we're in the same leagues.
You see the jersey up there behind the chef. I mean, he's got his jersey up on the wall. Yeah, that whole thing.
I want to get a Jags jersey. He deserves to be on my wall.
Yeah, dude, you've had him. I mean, we've been fighting back and forth for him since his rookie year.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we've traded them to each other. We've drafted in front of each other and try to snipe each other to get them.
Just to say we got
because you believe in the talent. Like it's all over the field on that Jags offense. It's just a matter of who's going to get it that week and what's the game plan. So
yeah, I'm gonna roll with Njoku here. And it's the target share that really puts him one step above, maybe 2 steps with the matchup. You know, Denver is last in the league, even though their defense has been better against tight end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Houston has a great matchup. Am I throwing my money all down? Like, and Mr. Swanson, you're right. They have a great matchup. 3 of the last 4 weeks, they've given up a touchdown to a tight end, which is great. I wouldn't throw the Evan Ingram in your anytime touchdown parlay. I would play it separate just in case it doesn't hit.
Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't ruin the rest of your bet.
A good one.
But yeah, I'm going to lean Njoku here to have a slightly better game than an Ingram. You really can't go wrong either way, and you shouldn't be disappointed either way.
I think both tight ends will be a good play today.
I think they're both inside the top 10, possibly both inside the top 5 today.
Yeah, nice. since we're talking
even
about
though we're going up against Laporta already played. So
yeah. Listen, so since we're talking about the Jags in that game and how it should be up and down and interesting, is the situation that we had going on last week that we're going to carry into this week with our field intern, Justin, who is not here, but is here, Mr. Swanson. So he's been trying to comment and give us his tilts, and unfortunately they are not popping up because he is evidently still banned.
Unbelievable.
From the pod. So I have some tilts from Justin.
I hate myself. I'm so sorry, bro.
Justin's here with us. He's listening to you. Go ahead and look.
I'm kicking him out.
Yeah, give him 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Go in the bathroom.
Put him in the bathroom. 2 minutes in the penalty box from Mr. Swanson for a boot and Justin. So Justin's got a couple good ones here. So he needs 2 players, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, Travis Etienne, and Jordan Addison. We need 2.
I'm definitely playing Henry today. I love the matchup.
Yeah. And are we playing Etienne? Are we playing both running backs and just benching Ridley and Addison? So basically it's between Etienne, Addison, and Ridley.
I'm not putting Ridley in that. No.
You're not banking on back-to-back good weeks, right?
No, I'm not. I'm putting Etienne and
Henry in there.
And Henry. Well, I don't know if I'm putting Etienne in. Who was the other guy? Addison. I just want to look at his matchup.
He's been producing.
Does Justin Jefferson play today?
I don't think he does. I think it takes this week
or Monday.
I think
it's not 2 minutes yet. Go back in the bathroom.
Okay. So he's gonna sit this whole tilt out right here. So so I'm not sure if I play Addison. He's been playing well.
I'm gonna go with ETN there.
Right, go with both running backs.
Yeah.
All right. So we got that one settled for Justin, and we'll let Mr. Swanson come back in now because that tilt is over. Yeah, just one tilt. Just one tilt. Yeah,
all right,
we can't
come on
be too
back
brutal.
in, Swan.
No matter what we do, like to punish him, like he's punishing himself more. Like I know how.
He's hurting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like,
we love Justin. You know what I mean?
When we were all in the restaurant together and we worked, and someone didn't say, "Oh, I needed that sauce on the side or that dressing on the side for the salad." That's what Swanson looks like right now.
Yeah.
He's like, I just wasted a $80 filet mignon because I didn't tell you to put the sauce on the side, chef. And my response back then,
that was bandana chef.
The family show.
You were not allowed back in my kitchen for the night.
Yeah, family show is right.
Justin, I'm so sorry, man. I just fat, stupid thumbs. I don't know.
So we're going to go with Henry and Etienne for Justin's tilt there, and we're going to bench Ridley and Addison. And Mr. Swanson, you're going to handle this one right here. We need 2. Rashee Rice, Pop Douglas, Chuba, or Pickens. We need 2.
Kadarius Toney's out. I feel like Rice is going to give you something.
They need something from that offense. They need.
Pop would be the only guy I would start on that other in that matchup, although I don't feel like I want to. And then who was the other?
Chuba and Pickens.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly out here.
Or Pickens.
Yeah.
Against the all right.
Do you think he could do it against Cam Taylor, Brett Pickens?
I think he can.
I think he can.
No
too.
more Matt Canada.
I think he has.
I think here's my thing. I want part of that offense. I want
Matt Canada. That's
right. The no Matt Canada offense this week is something
offense.
I want to be involved in. Like I started Deontay in a league this week because I just want to see it. Like I think it's there for the taking. If anybody else just takes the helm, the weapons are too good. Like Pickens is open, dude. Like he's too good.
It's a great tilt.
That is a really good tilt from Justin right there. So
I saw it in the chat.
We're gonna go with Rashee Rice and Pickens, I think, then over Pop Douglas and Chuba Hubbard, right?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. All right, and then his last one is Isaiah Likely or Hunter Henry.
Isaiah Likely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that too.
All right,
it's a good little Sunday night match.
All right, Justin, we'll figure something out. We'll get you back in here. I'll write a letter to
somehow, some way.
I'll do something. I promise. I'll write a strongly worded letter against myself. Oh man! All right, moving on here.
I didn't
My body
get a
hurts.
Notification that he was banned.
Yeah.
See, I don't. It's just so weird.
Like I should be able to go back in and unban them, but I don't know what it is. I don't know.
So Minnie Jordan has been with us since the beginning too. So I'm gonna ban him also.
Don't mess with Minnie Jordan.
Don't you mess with my boy.
I'm just gonna start banning everybody.
No.
My man, what's going on? Good morning.
Put you back in the bathroom.
That's where I deserve to be. Taysom Hill or Isaiah Likely today, and then Justin Fields or CJ Stroud. Yikes.
That Fields and Stroud. No, Stroud for me. Stroud for me, Clive. Anywhere I got him, I'm starting him.
I'm
gonna go Stroud too.
We can't bench Taysom Hill, right? I like Likely tonight. Like that's a nice little matchup against the Chargers. They've been getting beat up by tight ends. I get it.
It's not like he plays the tight end position,
right? That's why. Like you can start him at tight end. He's everything.
Like, he's not.
He's gonna run the ball. He might throw a touchdown. Like he's too much of a wild card for you not to want to play it.
And they've played Atlanta already once this year, haven't they?
No.
No.
They do
Dude,
now in week 17, I think, or
AI
week 18.
Screwed us bad because no team is like they all the divisional matchups that are fantasy implications, like they've all been pushed to the back half of the season, so you have no recollection of where you can go back and see what they've done against other teams.
It's kind of cool though. You get that variable of not having the same boring game two times or having the same matchup twice. Like I don't want Mike Evans going up against Marshawn Lattimore twice. If they want to play in week 18, thank you, sir. Like I'm going to start Mike Evans. Thank you for taking that out.
I'm going to go Taysom Hill here because I know he's going to be a part of the game.
Yeah, it's this is the first time they play, and then they play again in week 18. I just want to make sure.
It's a divisional matchup. They're both competing for the division. Like literally, that division's wide open except for if you're a Panther.
Every time Taysom Hill plays Atlanta, he scores double-digit fantasy points. Week 1
well, then
last
I'm down
year,
with that.
He's half and half this year.
Sold.
He's half and half, double digits or under double digits this season. He's got 5 over and 5 under. So
I'm going Taysom here.
He's a hit or miss, but it's more than Isaiah Likely. Although the injuries are starting to worry me on that Ravens offense. Like they're starting to get. I don't know if OBJ is going to play. Zay Flowers.
They're both going to play. I think
he's limited too.
Bateman's playing.
Bateman's
playing.
They're all playing. Odell practicing full on Friday.
Yeah.
No Joey Bosa on the other side is going to give Lamar more time to throw. I think
he's done.
Has a good game. Yeah,
he's done.
He's done.
Bosa's not playing. Yeah,
Bosa's out.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a good feeling for a lot of the pass catchers today.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna go Taysom Hill.
Me too.
As much as I might likely, I'm gonna go Taysom Hill.
I agree,
and hope he gets in the end zone today.
Apes. We didn't. Did we? Oh, we stayed on Stroud.
We stayed Stroud.
Yeah, all day. Yeah, cool. I'm not benching. I'm not benching Stroud till I see something else. Yeah.
Apes.
I'm just gonna do that now. Every time Apes comes back, Apes.
Just don't ban
Apes.
What's up? I'm gonna ban him too. Pick 2 running backs and 1 flex in PPR. Mixon, Jonathan Taylor, Keaton Mitchell, or Kyron Williams. We got to pick 2 running backs and a flex here. All right, so Zay Flowers and Rondale Moore.
Kyron, the 3 running backs: Mixon, JT, and Kyron. Not even messing around.
Mixon and Kyron for sure. Mixon, I get. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
We can argue the Justin Taylor or the Jonathan Taylor thing if you want.
I wouldn't want to.
I don't really need to. I don't think so.
No, I know it's the Bucs, but I'll play him.
Yeah.
I know it's the Bucs, but you got to play him. Even if he's your flex, even if he's third, if I was ranking the backs and I was going Kyron, Mixon, then JT, fine.
I want to say he's the second target in that offense for Gardner Minshew. moving forward.
I was going to say Pittman's getting 10 targets.
Pittman's getting his. Josh Downs is going to get his.
Have a day.
Josh Downs more so down the field, coming out of the slot.
Those are more like lucky, not lucky,
not
but
lucky. They're as premeditated.
Yeah, but those targets are more uncertain. The 10 targets to Pittman is a lock. You know.
Yeah, I think that game should go back and forth between Tampa and Indy. Believe it or not,
might be a lot of punts in that game, man.
We'll see, but either way, Jonathan Taylor's gonna, I think, do more for me than Zay Flowers. You're hoping that Zay Flowers?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I would do that. Yeah. It's that.
I mean, is it a great matchup for Flowers?
The only intrigue I have here is I like Keaton Mitchell. that boy fast, like he is so fast.
All right, so
it is a great matchup for Flowers.
Zay Flowers should get it done.
That's why he's tilted. He's not tilted for no reason.
He hasn't gotten it done in some time, correct? Flowers?
Yeah, no, he's fallen off a little bit, but he's been a little banged up. I mean, know.
He's played every game.
Yeah.
He's gotten over a 70% snap share in every single game. So banged up, he's playing through it regardless. Yeah. I'm just talking about targets on the field.
Week 1, no Mark Andrews, 10 targets.
Yeah.
Right. So then do you start him over Jonathan Taylor? Because we're definitely starting Kyron and Mixon over him.
It's full point PPR.
Right off the bat, this looks like a slam dunk.
I'm not benching Jonathan Taylor.
Right?
I'm going to wait.
Flowers.
Yeah, I mean, it's your last flex spot. I'm putting Jonathan Taylor in that.
100%.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to know who you have on your wide receivers that you're not going to play Zay Flowers this week.
Maybe he already played him.
Yeah, he might have already played him.
You know, might have had CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra. Like, you never know, you know.
True, yeah.
Can you believe the fine on Amon-Ra? He got charged over
$43,000. Insane.
For running into him unintentionally, Matt. Well, to be debated. But the other guy gets $10,000 for hitting a guy out of bounds. Like, that's ridiculous.
They're getting a little crazy.
Even these things up.
They're getting crazy with the fines. Yeah.
Apes, thanks for the tilt. Love that. James Mendez, what's going on? Welcome back.
$300. You can't even go see the Lions play anymore. The tickets are like standing room is $300.
Where?
In Detroit.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Man, because they're
what do they think? They're the Eagles or something?
No, they thought they were the Jets when Aaron Rodgers was actually playing. I couldn't go see the Giants Jets like I wanted to because Aaron Rodgers was, all the tickets were sky high.
Mr. Swanson, I just heard on the radio that they're expecting to hit 100,000 people between the stadium and the parking lot today.
That's it.
So there's going to be more people outside than inside.
Oh, that seems low to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, inside's like what, 40-something, 45,000, but they said there's going to be more people outside than inside.
Oh, I love it.
No, I believe that.
Yeah, I know people that are there at 9 a.m. today.
Oh yeah,
they've been there already. They're already
I love
partying.
Going to live sporting events, even if it's not my team.
Yeah, live events.
We got to plan that out. I think we got to plan that out for next year. We got to go do a show from the parking lot. Just tailgate. Not even go to the game.
I love
we
that.
just go tailgate and do a remote like we did at Romanelli's that one time.
At Romanelli's, yeah.
You know what I mean? Right from the back of the chef's truck, bro.
I got the Wi-Fi hookup.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, Wi-Fi hookup. Put the table down at the chef's table at the
lake.
He
has Waddle, Jefferson, and Allen.
Back to Tilton.
All right, so you're not taking. You already played Waddle, and you're not taking out Allen.
Yeah, and Waddle did good for you.
So yeah, it's a toss up between JT and Zay Flowers. I mean, Zay Flowers should have a great game today. Am I banking on him having a good game or a great game? No, he's been inconsistent.
But I'd rather have him than Zay Flowers in my lineup today. I'd rather have Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
There's a tilt back up here that I'm going to jump back to for a ball glove about Zay Flowers, but I'm going to jump on down to James Mendez for a minute because I know my man's been waiting down
wherever
here.
You want to go.
And we're going to pick 3 for James.
Okay.
PPR, Olave, Thielen, DJ Moore, Evans, or Hawkinson. We got to pick 3. Ouch. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. Well,
I'm not taking Hawkinson out.
You
really
can't do that.
If I had my one player that I'm not taking out of my lineup, it's Hawkinson.
Let's see.
Even though he had an off week last week against Denver of all teams, I'm not taking out Hawkinson. Unless you go
3 here is tough, guys.
3 is tough. This is really tough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's eliminate 2. Let's play it the other way.
Okay.
Let's get 2 people that we don't want.
Oh man.
Because we know we want all these guys like are viable starts. Like I would want to start most of these folks here like that. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you really can't bench any of them.
Well, who really can't you bench? You know what I mean? Like we really can't bench. Like, are we saying Hawkinson over one of these 4 receivers? Like I like Hawkinson too, but as a tight end, I mean, if I got to put him in a flex spot because I'm picking 3 guys right here, I don't know if I'm starting him over all of them. Like, he can be our 3rd guy if you want to put him behind, like, let's say Evans and Moore.
I don't want to bench DJ Moore.
No,
you don't want to really bench any of these guys, and that's the tilt.
Yeah,
let's look at
great team. I mean, James Mendez, this is a good team.
Oh man, Thielen's still. I want to start him too. Yeah, you can't. You almost can't bench Thielen.
No, like Thielen's floor, especially against the Titans. Like if they're going to be had, it's through the air. They don't have
take
corners.
Hawkinson out. Maybe I retract my.
I think
previous
you might have
statement.
to. I'm thinking the same thing.
And we still have to cut.
But then you still got to cut one of these guys.
The only one with a sort of tough matchup is Olave against AJ Terrell.
Yeah,
I like the matchup for the other guys better. So I would go Thielen, DJ Moore, Evans, and reluctantly bench Hawkinson and Olave. Yeah,
man,
that's how it feels. That little noise you just made right there.
Exactly that's right. That's the noise. But I think you're right. Oh man, that is.
Ugh.
I wonder if this is the same.
I want to say shout out to Allie for these lovely all day IPAs, courtesy of Christian Kirk. Delicious.
Christian Kirk does a lot for this show.
Yes, he does.
All right, you're right. Thielen, Moore, and Evans.
Thielen, Moore, and Evans.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you were shooting for upside, I would put Olave over Thielen.
Yeah, because Thielen's going to give you floor.
Yeah,
he's 7 for 70 or better,
Thielen's safe.
And maybe he gets in the end zone. You know,
he's got a safe base,
safe floor.
But Olave has a higher ceiling. He's
the only one who's a home run hitter.
And he's gonna flip sides. He's not gonna just get AJ Terrell.
You know? But how much do they throw? Do they throw it to Kamara 15 times
that's
again?
The only problem. Derek Carr is back in, so we don't know what the heck is going on.
Love it.
I wish it was Jameis the rest of
the wish it was Jameis.
Wildin'. Jameson wins just YOLO and just throwing balls up.
For my fantasy sake.
Yeah. Not for the Saints.
No, screw the Saints.
And then a running back 2 spot for him, Warren or Edmonds. If White is out, White's probably going to play. But even if he was playing, I think
I might put Warren over.
I might put Warren over.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what that offense be like without Canada. I can't wait. I'm kind of excited for that.
I really do like White, but I'm going to put Warren over him.
Yeah, I think it's Warren.
Randy Miller, Zay Flowers versus Zay Flowers versus Buffalo, or Zay Flowers versus the Chargers. I think I'd rather take him against the Chargers. He meant Devontae Smith. All right, so Devontae versus Buffalo, or Zay versus the Chargers. Now, this one is. Oh my God!
Give me Devontae.
Yeah.
No Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, he's been getting the ball a lot. You saw it like that last Monday night.
Although every time he gets the ball a lot, the next game he doesn't. Get the ball.
It's AJ Brown, 12 catches for 175 yards.
Yeah. But in this game, I could see this being a lot. They're gonna
both.
You're gonna need to spread.
You're gonna need both. Yeah.
Back and forth and back and forth. I'm going.
And if I'm the Bills, I'm gonna do the same thing that everybody else should be doing. And I'm not letting AJ Brown beat me. Start treating that man with some respect. Treat him like they do Tyreek Hill. Bracket him, bump him, triple team him, do whatever you got to do, because otherwise he's just going to whoop you down the field. Like, it's crazy how defenses just let these guys run down the field and do whatever they want.
It's wild.
Take him away, do the Belichick, and make Devontae beat you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go with Devontae.
Yeah,
me too. Evan Gettleman, what's going on? Welcome back, kid.
Welcome back.
Pick 2 half-point PPR between Ridley, D Hop, or Jalen Warren. It's D Hop and Jalen, right?
For half-point PPR.
Yeah. It's Jalen for sure.
It's Jalen
for sure.
I'm not so sure that it's DeAndre.
Oh, good. You can help me out right here. D Hop and Ridley. Here we go. Let me even get my lineup ready. Who we putting?
I'm not sure. I didn't say I was leaning either way.
Let's look at Calvin Ridley's red zone. Red zone targets 9. He's caught 3 of them.
Hopkins has a better matchup. I'm going
target share is 21.1 is consistency. What? Why would that be?
I'm not worried about target share for half-point PPR.
No, I'm looking at red zone targets.
I'm looking at
I like that stat.
Who's going to get the yardage?
Yeah, but Ridley gets so many red zone targets. He just has been like 1 foot out of bounds like 5 times this season, dude.
That's the thing. He gets 9 red zone targets, and yeah, they've been.
They're good. I've seen them. I've been paying close attention to that Jags offense, and it's just he couldn't drag the other foot. The one time he ran into a pylon in the back, like he had his head on the goalpost.
It's going to be Ridley for me. It's Ridley and Warren. Hopkins scored last week on a trick play.
Dude, he had 3 catches for 40 yards the last time we played Houston, and he only had 7 targets. Ridley.
Who did?
Ridley.
Say that again?
He had 3 catches on 7 targets for 40 yards last time he played Houston.
Who was the quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence still.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence played all year. So, yeah, no. No, going D-Hop. Great tilt, though, Evan. Ridley, D-Hop is oof.
11 red zone targets for D-Hop. He's caught 1 of them.
You know what? It's a big game. It's a big game for the run here in Tennessee. I think that Derrick Henry and Tajay Sharp actually have really good games. Spears, thank you. Spears. Which would kind of take D-Hop out of the picture a little bit.
Nah, I still think that boy Levis going to YOLO and throw the ball up to him. I'm going to go D-Hop.
I'm going Ridley. I'm taking a shot.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Ridley. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna go Ridley here. Yeah, I don't think it's a great matchup.
3 for 40 guys on 7 targets last time. I mean, do they try to rectify that? Also, back then, Derek Stingley Jr. wasn't even playing. Now for Houston, and now he's playing.
Allowed the 4th fewest fantasy points to wideouts, including the fewest to the slot.
They do like to
less volume. They're not going to need to throw as much, which they don't want to do with Levis anyway.
So you're saying both of these guys are bad starts, huh?
I mean, they're not great starts. I think Ridley actually has a better chance of doing it than D-Hop, just from those stats alone. So, yeah, I'm going to go Ridley here. Catch the long touchdown. Ridley.
I like that for D-Hop, the way the boy Levis throws it, but I don't know. We're going to be split on that one.
Yeah, I'm still going to stay with Ridley. It's disgusting. Evan, good boy. Let us know what you do, please. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's up? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Welcome, man. Yeah.
Kyron Williams,
2.
Derrick Henry or Kamara.
Wow,
that sucks,
Henry
dude.
Kyron Williams.
I think that's what I do too, because I don't want to hate it. But yeah, I'm not benching Henry today.
This would be the week that he goes off. He hasn't gone off in a while.
It's about that time.
It's snowing bad somewhere in Vermont.
Yeah, so it's time.
So every time it snows in Vermont, if you guys, watch listen to some other sports podcasts out there, he is a Yeti, and when it snows in Vermont, Derrick Henry smashes.
Yeah, he could run all over the Panthers.
Analysis.
Hashtag analysis. So we're gonna ask
why don't we want to play Kamara over Kyron Williams? Simply because it's the Cardinals?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's the matchup. Like if Kyron came back against a team, if Kyron came back against the Browns, maybe I would temper my expectations. But Kyron coming back against the Cardinals, I want some of that.
And it's not just the Cardinals. It's the fact that Atlanta's defense isn't something to be slept on. They're allowing the 3rd least amount of points to the fantasy running back this season.
That is true.
It's a great matchup versus a bad matchup.
Yeah.
I don't care about Kamara's running the ball. It's the targets.
The targets, right?
Yeah.
It's just the fantasy points in general for me, which they allow on average about 16.2 fantasy points per game. Compared to the Cardinals, 28 points a game to the fantasy running back. So
I'll flow with you guys on this one, though. If we're definitely agreeing on Derrick Henry, then I'll go Kyron Williams with you guys over Kamara, which is a really, really tough place to be where you're tight for Kyron Williams, but you have to.
It's not easy. It's not fun to do.
No, but you have to. Too much Taysom Hill. Kamara only has 3 touchdowns on the season combined between rushing and receiving.
Derrick Henry, don't let me down today.
He's not going to let you down.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's another one of the anytime.
I need him to come up big to make it to the playoffs. I'm in a league where it's like 8 out of the 10 teams that are in the league are like either 5-6 or 6-5.
Yeah,
like one of those.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
yeah. I'm in one of those too. All right, Nino Pena, cousin.
Primo.
Need just one running back. If Rashad plays, either Rashad, Warren, or Bijan.
I'm still going with Warren.
Wow. Still going what?
Man.
Warren number 1.
Would your opinion on this change if there was no surprise injury designation yesterday? Get myself settled.
No, I think I'm still gonna play Rashad White over Bijan, bro. As crazy as this is, as long as Arthur Smith exists, I'm gonna have to pivot.
Yeah,
and that's how you steal a win. It's playing Rashad White and Jalen Warren today.
Either or. Rashad.
Oh wait, he needs just one.
Yeah, we need one.
Give me Warren.
I'm not trusting the bang up for Rashad White.
Is that the only reason? Because I feel like we've thrown a ton of shade on White today in a matchup that should be great against the Colts.
It's not a bad matchup.
Running backs.
Yeah, it's not a bad matchup, and even if he plays, he's good. It's just him or Warren.
Yeah, but the thing, okay, so Rashad White has very little competition, right? You can still, Najee can still. Go ahead, Chef. I'm sorry.
He's trying to lean with you. He's going your way.
I'm trying.
I might follow him.
Tilt of the week.
My ears up.
All right, so I had to pull it because this one has been coming up left and right.
Yeah.
So thank you, Nino, for bringing this up. Jalen Warren, as much as we like him, and I've been hyping him up, and he's been doing great. He shares the backfield with Najee Harris.
Yeah, he's still sharing.
And this could be one of those games where Najee Harris just gets into the end zone. We don't see Jalen Warren make the best of the opportunities that he's given. So give me Rashad White with all the reasons that Mr. Swanson said, 31st against the run or something like that. What do you say? 28th against the run? 29th against the run. Sure. He's going to get all the work, most likely. And he's going to get the receptions too. So as much as I hate to bench Warren or Bijan, yeah, I think it might be Rashad White this week.
Great tilt. You got Chef to hit the button.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, last 5 weeks he hasn't finished outside the top 14. Rashad White. So yeah, ride that.
I think we need to go. I'm gonna go. We got to go back up here.
No, we're not going back and changing all of our other tilts.
No. But there was one thing that maybe this one right here, Greg Martinez, full PPR. Does he start Rashad White or Warren, and then in the flex Warren or Downs? I think we went the running backs here, actually, right?
Yeah, you go running backs there.
Good. All right.
I hope you did. I wasn't here for that one, but I hope you guys went running backs there.
I think we did. I just want to make sure.
I like Downs. Don't get me wrong. I like Downs, but yeah, I'd rather have White and Warren.
It's a lot of times during the show we talk through some things and then we realize, snap.
That's how you get to the result. That's how you get there.
All right, so let's go to Jose Vega. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back. Pick 2 running backs and 1 flex in full PPR. Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift, Mike Evans, Devin Singletary. 2 running backs and a flex.
Wow.
Take Singletary out of that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take
oh yeah, relax. Hold
on. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Kamara or Barkley? Give me Barkley. Dude, you can't take Barkley out. He's the only damn weapon the team has.
Yeah. And dude, I hate myself last week because I didn't think that I was like just.
Yeah, we thought the offense was dead. We thought that offense was completely dead. And here comes Danny DeVito to the rescue.
Using Saquon as a wide receiver.
Yeah, for me in this tilt, it's tilting between Mike Evans and Kamara in the flex.
Because you're starting Swift and Barkley?
Yep.
Okay, starting Swift and Barkley, and you're tilting between Evans and Kamara in the flex.
I'm starting Evans.
It's full PPR.
Yeah.
12 targets.
I'm starting Evans against the Colts.
5.
Give me Evans against the Colts. I think I lean that way. Higher upside.
Yeah, you could see him hitting a home run ball today or two.
They're going to need to.
Mm-hmm. Let me check one thing. Saints against Falcons. Have they played? Do we have this question?
Yeah, they haven't played yet. They play now in week 18.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, man. Kamara hasn't finished outside. No, I think you're right, though. All right. Let's go Evans.
We go Swift, Barkley, and then throw Evans in the flex.
Yeah. Swift, Barkley, Evans in the flex. Okay. Tough one, though.
Tilt.
A lot of, man.
Great tilt, Jose.
Who are you? Tilt squad with the teams, man. Let's go.
Their teams are amazing.
Every week,
I feel like I'm a broken record. And I repeat it every week, but it's just so awesome that our tilters are so good at this.
So good.
They have great teams.
I love it. Many Jordan's full PPR here. Who should I drop to activate Kyren? Spears, Dobbs, Watson, likely Taysom. And would any of those drop options? Would you drop any of those to pick up Justin Watson?
All right, so here's a problem right here that I see. Mini Jordan, Dobbs and Watson have already played. Can you drop them after they've already been played?
I don't
Probably
think you can.
not.
So you're gonna have to drop Spears.
So it's either Spears, likely, or Taysom that you have to drop. Would I drop one of them to pick up Justin Watson?
No,
I don't think so. I think you can run likely, and depending on your league format, you should keep Taysom. He could be a running back or a wide receiver or a punt place kicker from now on. Who knows? But so I think we're dropping Spears here at a process of elimination for Kyren.
Yeah,
that's a good reason why.
I don't think I want Justin Watson, man. Is it
and
bad?
I don't. It's
just
not
the drops.
sticky,
I didn't
man.
like those drops.
It's not sticky.
Not sticky is the right word.
Yeah,
it's not sticky. That offense is not consistent as far as who the number one receiver is. You're banking on the one guy that gets in the end zone every week, and
who's it going to be?
This week, I may have put him over Christian Watson because what have you done for me lately, Christian Watson? Not much.
But now he scored.
However, turn the page up against divisional rival in the Lions, and first play of the game, 50-yard bomb to Christian Watson, and he got in the end zone at another play.
Yeah.
So I'm not discounting them quite yet. So
I give up Spears.
Yeah, giving up Spears.
Yep.
And
I'm not worried about picking up Justin Watson because I'm not starting them over Dobbs or Watson.
Make that mistake.
Yeah, I'm not starting.
There you go. Let someone else make that mistake. Yeah, well, I'm not starting one over either. It's almost like the wide receiver room in Kansas City feels like the running back room in New England of old, right?
For sure.
Like, who's it going to be today? It's just that revolving door.
Yeah, the only time you know who it's going to be is when everybody else is injured. And even then, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like we have Kadarius Toney out today.
Yep.
Could be Sky Moore that gets into the end zone.
Could be Rice.
Could be Rice.
Could be Watson again.
Could be Kelsey. Could be MVS.
Yeah. So
to make up for the drop.
I'm not doing that. I'm not dropping likely or Taysom. They're both valuable options that you might have to check some schedules down the road. Kansas City doesn't have a great schedule for the playoffs. Fantasy playoffs, that is.
Yeah.
And Dame Roche should
welcome back.
Dame let go of Aaron Jones. You can pick up a decent running back from the waiver wire, from Javonte Williams to Khalil Herbert, Kareem Hunt, Chuba, or etc.
Wow.
I don't know what that kind of a waiver wire is like.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah. I don't know what
that
we
like, playing.
Man. No.
And I mean, you're really looking at down the stretch who has the best matchups moving forward. When you're looking for this,
let's look at the strength of
Detroit,
schedule.
Tampa Bay, Minnesota surprisingly playing much better as a defense. That's who Aaron Jones has going down the stretch.
Say that one more time.
I mean, Aaron Jones is kind of banged up, isn't he?
Right,
he is banged up.
Yeah.
Let's look at Javonte. Chargers, Pats, Titans, Browns.
I'm actually looking at.
I'm kind of looking at Kareem Hunt in terms of matchup.
Secondary back,
but that's the secondary back thing.
Give me Javonte. Give me Javonte over Aaron Jones for sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take Javonte because Kareem Hunt and Khalil Herbert have too much of a split. I don't believe in the Panthers, and a team that's going to win 1 or 2 games isn't ideal to have a running back from that team. I think I'm going to go Javonte.
Yeah, and I like their matchups against the running back. I mean,
at the end of the season, they got New England and the Chargers. That Chargers Week 17 game looks like a place where I might be starting Javonte Williams.
You play the Chargers Week 14 too.
Yeah,
that's 2 matchups against the Chargers.
Yeah, one to get you in the playoffs and one to win it for you. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Javonte.
I agree.
I'm going to go Javonte too. If you can pick him up from waivers, Aaron Jones being banged up.
And I see he mentioned Charbonnet because he's available in his league too, which is kind of crazy. But the matchups for Charbonnet are tough the next 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Seattle has really bad matchups.
Walker is going to come back.
He will be back. Than you think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is tough. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think Javonte Williams is the winner here.
I played Charbonnet this week, but only out of necessity.
Yeah, I like that what Mr. Swanson said. Week 14 to get me in the playoffs, I get Javonte, and then week 17 in the final, I get Javonte. Let's go. Let the trophy, Dame.
Yep. What's going on, Nick? Nick needs to start 1.5 PPR between Puka, Ridley, or Rachaad White. I'm gonna take Ridley out of this conversation.
I'm gonna. I want to say Puka. I know the half makes me want to say Rachaad White.
Puka.
It's still Puka, right?
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because what you're leaning on from Rachaad White is the fact that he's going to catch the ball. He's not getting the rushing yards. He's not getting the rushing attempts. He's getting the pass catching work. And if you chop that in half, Puka's going to have more, just about the same, if not more, receptions and yardage.
That's because their O-line is terrible.
I'm going Puka.
Yeah, I'll go Puka. The Buccaneers O-line is atrocious.
Okay. All right. I'll go Puka there too. Yeah, okay. Cup's probably still a little banged up.
For sure. A little? Yeah. I think he's sugarcoating it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he's out there as a decoy. All right, I'll go Puka here. And I want to play White a lot this week. Bob Dole.
Welcome back.
Bob Dole has Taylor, Henry, Kamara, Kupp, Edison, Ridley, Christian Kirk, and Jefferson on IR. Needs 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and a flex.
Henry.
Kamara in the flex.
Give me Christian Kirk as a receiver.
And wow, you hear this guy?
Oh my God.
Kamara, Kupp, and Addison.
No.
It's between Kamara, Kupp, and Addison. And I'm going to take Addison out of that.
Yeah.
Kamara or Kupp.
I'm going to go Kamara. I don't trust the Kupp situation. But why are you going Kamara over Jonathan Taylor?
Oh, Taylor's in there?
Yeah, I'm going Taylor and Henry.
Oh, yeah. Give me Taylor, Henry then.
Yeah.
Taylor, Henry, Kirk.
I like it.
Against the Bucs run defense?
Yeah, I don't care.
So you're gonna. All right, so I'm gonna go Henry, Kamara, and
You're whatever you're going, you're on the opposite side because I'm rooting with Juan here.
I'm gonna go Kirk there too, but I'm just gonna switch out Kamara over JT.
Okay,
that's fair.
That's a 3A 3B situation.
Yeah, so I'll keep Kirk on there too, but yeah, I'll switch out Kamara for JT there. Zach Moss still does get in the way.
Live and die by the Swanson.
He does get in the way. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tilt back with Mr. Swanson.
Oh.
I'm going to go with Kamara.
Okay.
Is it Deontay
Jonathan Taylor?
What? Because of the
Warren Najee situation.
Because of the Bucs defense.
Yeah.
This is the Bucs defense. I know they only gave him 11 carries, but Derrick Henry had 24 yards against them. And McCaffrey had 21 whole carries, more than he usually gets, and he only got 78. So unless Taylor busts a long run because of a broken play or something, they should still be okay against the run. So give me Derrick Henry and give me Kamara with Christian Kirk, like the chef said.
Mm-hmm.
You can put that in the notes over there if you want.
No, it's all right.
And then Dame Roche, McBride or Pitts?
McBride.
And then Broncos or Eagles defense?
It's McBride against the Rams.
McBride for sure. And then Broncos or Eagles D?
Broncos.
Broncos, I think.
I love the Eagles D. They do put pressure and they do whatever, but it's Josh Allen, man. Like that game could turn into a shootout. The Broncos get DTR.
Yeah.
Give me the Broncos.
Broncos. And they've been looking a lot better. I trust them. Yeah. I go that too.
Dame, I actually had that same tilt today. I had to decide between those two defenses. Yeah.
I guess this was Dame Roche's first one, and I just picked one of the other ones. What's up, man? Good morning again.
It needs a flex.
Yeah, it needs a flex.
So that's how I'm doing, Dame.
James
Tilting
Conner,
just like you.
Ramondre, Cooper, or Flowers.
Give me Ramondre.
Yeah, I would probably take Ramondre there.
Okay.
Because Cooper's automatically downgraded everywhere.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Ramondre's the flex there.
Yeah, he's solid.
For sure. And then picking 2 here for Evan Gettleman, half-point PPR, James Conner, DJ Moore, Kyron, or Khalil. Kyron and DJ?
Kyron and DJ.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Obi-Wan's back with another quarterback tilt with Stroud or Kyler Murray.
Stroud to the moon.
I'm just going to keep rolling with Stroud.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I can't take him out for Kyler. Nope.
Yeah. Nope, I can't do it. Can't do it. Chef, you're going to love this one. Jelly of the month. Let's go. Jelly of the month. Jelly of the month club. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Maybe that's Justin's new
all
handle.
Year.
Don't boot him.
I was going to say banned.
Don't ban him.
I got to get these. I got to do voice commands. All right. Jelly of the month here. Clark needs PPR, needs a running back 2 and a flex. Rashad White, knee. Versus Indy, Kyron off IR versus Arizona, Jamar Chase versus Pittsburgh, Browning, QB, and Raining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we used to get weather updates.
Soon, it's going to say it's time for the Tooch to come back and join us.
I give him a shout.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Rashad White.
Rashad White.
Kyron.
Dude, running back and a flex. Kyron off. White and
yeah, give me the running backs.
I think so too. Give me the running backs.
Okay.
Yeah. Over Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Jesus, I hate that. But it is what it is. I mean,
give me the running backs.
Yeah. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine benching Jamar Chase, dog. Oof.
Yeah. Well, we'll see when it's raining.
Feels bad.
And it's in Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it rain? No, it's gonna rain here.
It's gonna be raining there.
Yeah. They're calling for about halftime of the Eagles game, and it should start raining.
Yeah.
All right. That gives me enough time to go get a Christmas tree.
Hey, that's what I'm doing today.
That's what you're doing? Where are you guys going?
A little place in Absecon across from the police station.
Oh, you're going there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We used to do the whole Christmas tree farm.
The Ponderosa and the RNJ farm?
Yeah, and you like cut it down and
I think
this,
that's what
that, and the other. But all the trees out there, man, they limit the amount they allot to people on a weekly basis. If you didn't know that, and like you have to go out there and reserve your tree.
You got to go tag.
Tagging started on the 15th. Started on the 15th. Yeah,
and it ended on the 15th because
there were no trees left.
Yeah, there were no trees left. So
you know what? That's a really good idea.
I mean, some of these gorgeous trees, you know, I think some of the pre-cut ones are pretty nice. And if it goes towards a donation, I'm down for it.
Oh, you know what? I like that.
And the pre-cut ones are less likely to have a bunch of spiders in them.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want spiders.
Had that one year.
Yeah, we had aphids one year.
I think Jelly of the Month might have had a squirrel in his one year.
It's a funny, scratchy sound. You couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant.
Yeah, you know what, Chef? I think you just got me to tilt back the other way. I'm going to bring that up to the wife after the show. We might see you there. That's awesome.
We are going right after the show because it is definitely going to rain.
It's going to rain. Cool. All right. I love that. Thank you. All right. Ball glove, blueprint. Thin at wide receiver.
Twice you got it right.
I know, man. I'm on it today.
Roll.
Can't wait to ban him next. On the bench in PPR, he's got Mostert.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
The continuum chance functioning.
Say hi to Marquise for me when you get there.
On his bench in PPR, he's got Mostert, Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Ramondre Stevenson, Madison, and Achane. Can't find a trade partner. Should you drop Madison for Downs or Shaheed?
He's thin at wide receiver. Yeah, you can ride Downs.
You could do that.
For the rest of the season.
Yeah, drop Madison for Downs. I'll do that.
I'll do that. I'll drop Madison for Downs, especially with the uptick in Ty Chandler.
And you just got Kyron back. Yeah. Well, you got Brees, like you're solid at running back, and you have Achane coming back. Well,
I can't believe no one wants to trade with you. That's crazy.
It's sad.
You know, I mean, even try to trade Stevenson for a wide receiver. I can't believe that.
It's cool. Your trade deadline's still open.
Haters.
Some don't have one.
Some don't.
We implemented the trade deadline because of tanking and
shenanigans.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, tanking and shenanigans. That's a good word for it.
Because any kind of loophole that someone's going to try to find.
Oh yeah, it's like, dude, you're 3-13. Stop picking people up and dropping them. And stop doing trades. Relax.
And funny fact here, and shout out to one of the formats that we use all the time, platform rather. Sleeper has now.
Sleeper is the way.
Updated it so commissioners can lock players that aren't going to make the playoffs. They could turn their transactions off individually, teams.
Yeah.
So the ones that are still going for the playoffs can still bid on the waiver wire, et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, and then the losing teams can still set their matchups.
They can set their lineups, but they can't be dropping and adding people, right?
Correct.
I'm just looking at the strength of schedule here for the playoffs for what to expect for either Downs or I don't necessarily like Downs' schedule. I think I like Shaheed's better. I mean, week 7 championship week is against Dallas. The week before that's against Minnesota, which is great. But then you have Denver before that.
Minnesota's defense is getting better.
Yeah, but you also have to remember it's not necessarily about
I know
that. It's more or less about he's heavy at running back and he's light on wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. Shaheed's schedule week 14 through 17 is nice, man.
Giants.
Shaheed?
Yeah, dude. He's got Carolina, the Giants, the Rams, and the Bucks. All secondaries that you can take advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least theoretically, like on paper. The problem with him is
Michael Thomas.
There you go.
How long is he out for?
The rest of the season.
He ain't coming back.
Is he all the way done? He's probably
done his career.
Yeah. Oh, no.
He's
on IR. Oh yeah, he's on IR. He's done. Yeah, no, if you're on IR this late in the season, you're
you know what? I'm gonna go with Shaheed. I like that playoff schedule. If I can play Carolina, the Giants, Minnesota, and Tampa Bay, like I'll do that. After good job by you, Mr. Swanson, by digging deep into the schedule.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it would have been automatic Downs on for me, but
it's Downs today, and then Rashid for the rest of the
that team feels like it's playoff bound. You got
do you roll the dice and go get Downs today, play him, and then drop him for Rashid,
and then hope Shaheed's available. Yeah,
you got to hope that no one else in that league is listening.
You got to hope that Shaheed has a bad game today.
Yeah, but if those other haters don't want to trade with him, what do you think makes you think they're not going to go pick up Shaheed?
Who the heck else came out? A.T. Perry also came out for the Saints as well.
That's right. I picked him up.
Yeah, but I go Shaheed.
So, yeah, I'm going to go Shaheed here too. I picked up A.T. Perry in the Prime League because I am not going to make the playoffs, but I'm still fighting these $20 losses that I think we should get rid of.
Prime League doesn't have $20 losses.
I thought they do.
We got rid of them last year.
Yeah, they're gone.
We did get rid of them. Oh, am I thinking of? Do we still have $20 losses in Dirty?
And the old Dirty.
Oh, okay.
Dirty.
Pay up. Okay. Speaking of Prime, boys, Zach is tilting hard in the Prime League. Not playing either of us this week, so let's go. Need two flex and a super flex. Pickett, Hill, McBride, or Pickens? Taysom Hill, right?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in trouble.
All right, yeah, let's see.
I'm looking at his matchup right now. He's going up against Dak and Tyreek already, dude.
Oh, he's done.
I mean, Breece Hall only got him 11. Kittle only got him 6, and Dillon only got him 11. So he's
Pickett.
He's got a shot.
Oh man, but it's tight end premium. So let's tell that to the guests. So I'm definitely playing McBride.
Tight end premium.
All right. So he's my flex spot. Oh, he says needs 2 flex and 1 super flex. So we only have to not pick one player here. He's definitely going to play.
So he's got he's got Taysom Hill in there right now.
Eliminate 1. I think I eliminate Pickett.
No, I want to see what that offense is like, man. Give me. He needs a home run.
He needs a home run. Like
he needs
Cody's
Pickett to
already
Pickens, to be big for him right now. That's what he needs.
Yeah, and if, like what I mentioned earlier, if you go with the stack and one of them burns, the other one burns.
Yeah, but you're starting Taysom Hill over Kenny Pickett because I guess maybe.
Let's see.
I mean, look, it's a home run thing. You're going for some craziness here because, like we said earlier, Hill could throw a touchdown. He could run for a touchdown. He couldn't.
All right. I usually don't help out people in my league this deep, but
come on.
Let's see. Dude, he's right.
This is big for him because
Pickett has only put up 6 points, 5 points over the last 2 weeks. All right. He's smelling like hot donkey crap.
Yeah, I'm benching Pickett. I'm putting Hill in that.
He's only had one double-digit score in a super flex league
in the last
4 weeks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know him. I don't have him anywhere.
With
so I didn't.
Tight end premium scoring, yes, I'm playing
He's
Taysom Hill.
All right,
he's McBride and Pickens.
He's got the right lineup in. Then I can't believe he's that bad. I never did my homework on him. I just see him stinking on the field. I didn't think it was like
it's bad.
Too.
He's bad. If you didn't trade away for him in Dynasty, you're stuck with him. He has zero value right now.
Yeah, he'll be on somebody's bench next year.
I think that might be me.
I think it's Swanson. That's why I brought
it. Hey, good luck, Zach. I know Zach needs to win. He's 4-7 right now, so
me.
he's like almost in desperation mode right now. Like 6-8 might sneak you in the back door of the playoffs in our league because it's so tight. There's going to be a lot of teams around.
It's not tight on the top, though. Let me just mention that.
I love when Chef does that.
I might bench Kenny Pickett for James Cook.
Dude, we had the same exact amount of points, you and me.
In Dynasty?
No, in the prime, in our redraft league of record, the one we're helping Zach with right now. Chef and I have exactly 1,575 points. I'm ahead because you're at 0.24 and I'm at 0.96.
But wait, I'm ahead because I'm 8-3 and you are 7-4.
Yeah, but I got you on points.
Yeah, but I have you on record.
I will see you in the playoffs.
I'll see you there.
All right.
If you make it.
What do you mean, guys? I'm second place.
Yeah, look at that face. James Mendez for a flex spot here. PPR. All right. PPR, Sutton, James Cook, Hunt, or Ridley. Ew, I agree.
Sutton.
It would be between Sutton and Cook for me. We haven't talked about Cook today.
He's playing the Eagles defense.
He's playing the Eagles defense. That's why I don't want to play him.
Yeah.
Actually, it would be between Sutton and Ridley for me, which is even ew.
Pacheco went 19 for 89 against us.
Wait, you're starting Sutton over Ridley?
I said it's between Sutton and Ridley.
Oh.
I think I would actually take Ridley there. Maybe.
Yeah,
that's a flex, man. It all depends. Like, are you shooting for the ceiling here?
I don't
like. Are you behind in points? Like,
I don't like that either matchup.
I don't like
Sutton
any
and
of the
Ridley's matchups are both bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sutton scores, and it doesn't matter. Sutton scores. He's only.
I'm gonna ask Denzel Ward if it matters. I'm gonna ask Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome if it matters.
I'm not playing James Cook.
No.
Eagles are just too good against the run. I'm not playing
Kansas City.
Hunt for the simple fact that he's going to split carries with Jerome Ford. Can we say that?
And yes,
but it's a great matchup.
I think we start Hunt here, man. I don't like the matchup for either one of the receivers.
Do we trust that Cleveland can move the ball against Denver's defense? Because that's what matters. These running backs for Cleveland, as good as the matchup is, are they going to get down in the 20 zone, in the red zone?
I think they run the ball, yes. I think their offensive line for the Cleveland Browns is good enough to move the ball. And I think they're going to find themselves in decent positions, a field position. I think.
But does that field position and the likelihood of Hunt getting in the end zone trump Ridley's chance of getting in the end zone?
It might. Kareem Hunt has actually, if I'm seeing this right.
Yeah, they were exactly split last week against the Steelers. Both had 12 carries, Hunt and Ford.
Last week was the first week he hasn't scored. In 5 weeks before that. Scored week 10, 9, 8. Week 7, he had 2 touchdowns. Week 6, he had 1.
Give me Hunt.
DTR is, I think it's
with you guys.
I think it's Hunt.
The matchups are too hard for the receivers. Ridley had 3 catches for 40 yards the first time he played against Houston. I don't like that. I don't like Denzel Ward against Sutton, no matter how many touchdowns he's been scoring.
Yeah.
And Newsome's good on the other side too, and that Browns defense is stifling. I want to leave that alone. And Cook against the Eagles, you can't start, so it's got to be Hunt, and you got to hope he gets a 12, 15 carry mark and finds the end zone again.
Man, that's a tough one.
That is a really ill, like
icky.
ill in parentheses right there. It was perfect.
That was perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
And for Giuseppe here, Roshan Johnson or Jacoby Myers in half-point PPR. We're getting deep. Chef.
Give me Jacoby.
Yeah.
Ugh. Roshan Johnson might be a healthy. Oh no, Foreman's out. That's right.
He's not going to play. That's why I'm looking at it.
I'm still going Jacoby.
Vikings D's been good and timeshare.
Oh man, Jacoby against Kansas City though. Yeah, it's gotta be Jacoby.
It's got to be Jacoby because they're gonna have to throw.
Roshan hasn't done anything yet. Anything at all.
He looks good though.
Yeah,
he had a couple carries.
He looks like a nice person.
He looks like a good running back. No, he looks like a good running back, dude.
This is a really tough one. Half-point PPR. They might.
He's still the backup running back there.
If you get down to like the 5-yard line and there's no Foreman this week,
I'm just gonna go
with the volume of Jacoby.
I'm going with Jacoby and the fact that the Raiders are going to be behind the Chiefs and going to have to pass.
Yeah.
All right. Instead of the second running back up against Minnesota, which is not necessarily a great matchup either way. So yeah, give me Jacoby.
Yeah, Vikings D's been good against the run too. Fields can vulture touchdowns down there. There's not a lot of confidence in that running back room. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Jacoby. Hit and ball glove blueprint. I'm getting it. Is Tank Dell a buy low or a sell high in PPR leagues?
He's definitely not a buy low. I mean, currently ranked wide receiver 3 in the league in the over the last 5 weeks. So no, he's not a buy low. He's on everybody's radar. He was a buy low like 6 weeks ago.
But is he a sell high then? Like right now,
100%. You can sell him high, and I'm assuming he's talking about dynasty. But I wouldn't know. Like, reap the benefits of drafting him if he's on your squad.
I'm riding that. I'm keeping that boy in dynasty.
You're not trading
I'm
him.
keeping him in redraft even for this year.
He's young. He's got the connection with Stroud. He is the number 1 wide receiver in that offense. So to answer your question, no, he is not a buy low, and no, he is not a sell high. Unless it is redraft and you can get a haul for him. If you can get someone like a top 10 running back and a wide receiver 2, then you can go to a team that just lost a wide receiver that, maybe they're the Cup owner. Maybe you could flip Tank Dell for Cup and Kareem Hunt. We just talked about him.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
I would do that.
I would keep.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would do that.
That's the whole thing. Like, I don't know
15 and 17. He's playing the Titans.
Yeah, dude.
He's got a couple bad. He's got a couple bad matchups with Denver and the Jets in there and Cleveland.
He does,
but he's got 3 really good matchups, including this week against the Jags and then Tennessee twice. Week 15 and 17, him against the Titans. I really, really like Tank Dell in those games.
Yeah, he's the number 1 receiver in that offense. I don't think you can get rid of him. Unless it's like a haul. Unless it's like straight up for like CMC, then yeah.
Yeah, but that trade's not happening.
True.
Unless that particular person has absolutely no wide receiver, that trade's not happening. Did we just get? You don't have a lot of.
Maybe they had Jamar Chase.
Rashad White is healthy.
Maybe somebody just got Kyron back and he's excess, and you can get yourself like Kyron and Justin Jefferson coming back from injury in week 14.
You could do that.
Something along those lines.
Maybe
something for now for your team later. Yeah, okay, I like that.
Rashad White is active. He is considered healthy now.
Oh,
Bob Dole between Barkley,
healthy.
Yeah, just to, like, hit his knee against a coffee table. That sucks, dude. Ever do that?
He was sleepwalking and tripped over his own feet.
And that happens. That happens. I got up to go to it was like 2 years ago or something. Food came to the house. I got up. We were watching football. I banged my knee against the coffee table. I could still see the scar. I'm serious.
That's serious.
It went right into the coffee table. Barkley, Kamara, or Evans. Here, I guess we're going to start one of these guys.
Barkley,
Evans,
Evans, Kamara.
Is there no way that Bob Dole? Is there no way you can?
Yeah, what a team, huh?
All right, so we did this one before, but I guess what a team. I guess we'll start Barkley there. Bob Dole has Hill and Mostert. Great call and having me play Mostert and RB2 of 22 points. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was panicking last week, man. I had such a bad. I think I was so focused on how terrible my teams and my bets were doing. I haven't even really bet that much this year, but everything was just going so bad that I was just thinking, I'm like, the Tilt Squad is gonna hate me. Also, I banned Justin, and also, where's Hyde?
Haven't seen Hyde.
I'm trying to ruin
Justin
Hyde's
was
day.
crucial, but I mean,
you have to realize too that I'm sorry to cut you off, Juan. You know, like I mentioned at the top of the show, there's already 4 games played. That's 8 teams off the slate already, right there. And you know, we only have what 32 teams in the league, so
correct.
75% of games have already been played, or 25%.
I was told there'd be no math.
I was told there would be no math. Eric Brewer, what's going on? Good morning.
Morning, Eric.
Eric's got Najee, Javonte Williams, Hollywood, Amari Cooper. We got to start 2 in half point. Got to start.
Give me the running backs in half point.
Damn, half point.
Give me the running backs.
It changes a lot.
It does. Because if it wasn't for, I would try to make a case for Hollywood. I'm definitely benching Amari Cooper. He scares the crap out of me.
Can't make a case for Hollywood right now.
No, that's what I was looking for.
He's hot trash, and I traded James Cook for him.
I don't know, man. Oof. Eventually, they're going to get that right, him and Kyler.
That's what I was saying last week.
I don't know if it's going to be eventually now, but I mean, you could bank on the fact that Najee and Javonte are definitely getting carries today and have a better chance of getting in the end zone than Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, give me Najee and Javonte. Let's go with the running backs.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Officially active today: Rashad White, Damian Pierce, Zay Jones, Devontae Parker. Wow, haven't seen him in a while. Probably doesn't matter. And nope. Darius Slayton inactive. Kendre Miller, so wheels up for Kamara, Jimmy Graham, and Terrace Marshall. And no, Kendre Miller being out today does not affect my choices on Kamara.
No, that doesn't make.
No, that shouldn't. It should be the other way around. Big Money Joe. Big Money Joe. What's going on?
Good news for Ramondre Stevenson owners. Dexter Lawrence is out for the Giants today. That's going to be a problem.
Oh no, that defense has been playing so well.
Yeah,
and he's a big part of it. I'm just going to further smash that anytime touchdown for Ramondre. We're going to go over the anytimes that I have listed down here.
Yeah, I have Ramondre. I'm going to put Ramondre down.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. I have 6 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So for Big Money Joe, Warren, Ramondre, or Madison at running back 2, with remaining running backs and Chase, Nico, or Addison at flex. Full point.
Give me Warren, Ramondre.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. It's at RB2.
Oh,
so one of those.
Give me Ramondre over Warren.
I'll take Ramondre over Warren, especially with the news. And with the remaining running backs and Chase,
Addison.
Oh, so you could still flex in Warren, Madison, Nico.
You could, yeah. So Warren or Nico?
Yeah,
I think it's Warren or Nico. 16.2 yards per catch. That's what he's averaging.
That game could be a nice little shootout. I'm hoping it's a nice little shootout. Game? Yeah, I want it to be a nice little shootout. You know,
nice little shootout.
Don't give us one of those boring divisional 17-13 nonsense punt games. Like, let's have a little 35-31 situation.
I think both teams make mistakes and the defense benefits from it, believe it or not. It doesn't mean they're.
We hadn't seen it from Stroud until last week, man. He fell apart. How about that, huh? I'm 406th out of 177,000 people. I'm number 406. Like the top 1% of 1%, like all the way up.
Crazy.
And then he decides to throw 3 interceptions. Like, I mean, I still finished in the top like 5% or whatever, but
sure.
But I was on the chase for that Millie Maker, bro. Killing it. Him and
that's
Tank
crazy,
Dell.
Man. That's
him and Tank Dell. Was like, what is happening in that game? Their points just kept going up. I had it all right, man. I had McBride. I had a good
I'm
week.
still going for the running backs.
Really? I was going to go Nico.
I'm going to go with Ramondre and Warren.
I'll go Ramondre and Nico with you, Mr. Swanson.
I'm not mad at you for it.
Yeah. It's just Warren because of Najee, and we just talked about Najee in the last tilt.
It's
and
full
that
point
game,
PPR. All right, now I can go Nico.
Yeah, because I'm like ugly game there against Cincinnati against the Steelers. That feels like it's going to be one of those ugly, icky ones.
Yeah. All right. So let's do that.
Warren runs all over him.
He might.
Oh, let's go. Thanks, Big Money.
Big Money Joe.
That was a test, and we did it.
All right.
We still got one left, though.
Game. You don't know you're being tested until you're tested.
It's like Secret Shopper.
Go with the Broncos here.
Broncos.
Yeah, we'll go Broncos, too. Hope we got that one right. Brad Urseg, what's
DTR,
up?
Yeah.
Welcome back. What's up, cuz? Morning. Need a tight end this week. So Pitts or Likely?
Wow.
Likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Likely here.
Ugh.
I know, but it is.
All right.
I'm not playing anybody on Darth Stash's team.
Darth Stash, that's his name.
Darth Stash. Ugh.
He shaved it off.
And then it grew back. They had a bye week.
Look at
right back to what he was.
The clown for Brad Urseg's wearing a mustache. He's got the Arthur Smith clown.
It does.
I just saw
it. Is that what that is?
I was going to say that.
That's got to be it.
That's funny as hell.
It's his college graduation picture right there.
Oh, my God.
Smith's congratulations.
Yo, let's go, big money. Thank you. Like and subscribe, boys. We got one.
Welcome in. Love it.
Thank you.
You'll be lifting trophies. The tilters all win. It's crazy.
Trophies. It is crazy.
Right? Like, I love when it's like week 14, 15. I just got goosebumps because everybody comes back and they're like, hey, guys, we're in the playoffs. We're here. We're battling championship week. This, I need that. And then at the end, it's like, hey, boys, we won. It's awesome.
That's when it really gets crazy, man. Like the next couple weeks, every year I start to get that feeling again. I'm like, yo, this is for like this is for
it's getting serious now.
All the marbles.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Bryce Redley, what's going on?
Welcome in.
That's a football name right there.
Yes,
all right, full PPR flex. Schultz, Kirk, or Thielen? We have not talked about Schultz today. Let's do that.
Interesting point.
I like Schultz, good matchup, but I'm reluctant to start a tight end over a receiver,
I agree.
especially in the same game. I think I want to start Kirk over him, but I don't know about Kirk or Thielen. Thielen just feels safe. Like Thielen feels like 7
safe
for
is
7.
the right
Like I said
word,
earlier.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like. All right, let me see here. Like the safe is the right word. I feel like Thielen feels safe, and I think that's full PPR. I think that's where I might go.
Dude, yeah, he's had less than 10 targets twice this year, and was week 1 and week 9 against Indy, dude.
Yeah,
Thielen.
I'm not
target wise. Like Thielen is just
Titans are 27th against what? Yeah. Yeah, it's the only thing he's got. I'm going Thielen there. Chef doesn't want to do it.
No, because Kirk has a decent little matchup, but it's the volatility. And Kirk he had 4 catches for 54 last time he played against Houston. He did score, but it's Thielen.
It's Thielen.
Cool.
With the target share and a full PPR, it's Thielen.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's close, though. Good tilt, though, Bryce Ridley. That's a good tilt, man.
That is close.
Yeah, we said roll with Likely. Reluctantly, only because we hate Arthur Smith.
Is that Arthur Smith on the avatar, Brad? Because that's hilarious.
We think it's him. We think
that's what that is.
Arthur Smith. If you're trolling Atlanta,
it is now.
Congratulations. That's a healthy troll. That's a healthy troll.
That is how you troll.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, so since we got a little bit of a break here, I'm gonna jump down to my anytimes. So tell me what you guys think.
Yep.
All right, so for running backs, I have Mixon, Ramondre, Henry. I have Rashad White on there, Pacheco, and Kyron.
I like all of that.
Right?
I feel like all of that.
Pretty safe.
I had Kyron and Ramondre down already myself.
I think Henry has to be. That's got to be.
Henry is. I mean, he hasn't scored as of late, and that's the only reason why I'm kind of like hesitant on it. And last time he scored was what, 3 weeks ago against Pitt?
Wait, hesitant for who? I'm sorry.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's A, is snowing. B,
so do one with all the guys, and then do one without Henry and Rashad White.
I think I'd do one without Henry and Rashad White. Do one with Pacheco, Kyron.
I like Pacheco. I like Kyron. Yeah, I like all your other ones that you had there. Ramondre.
Okay. Now, believe it or not, my wife
out on Rashad White scoring a touchdown today. Believe it or not. Maybe you're right.
Leave it in. When you got that feeling, cuz you got to ride it.
I'm taking out Mixon.
Really?
Yeah, I like Henry.
You're gonna take out Mixon?
White. I'm gonna roll at Ramondre and Kyron. Those 4. That's what I'm gonna bet on. don't know about Pacheco yet.
I'll add that one. I'll do the one Mr. Swanson did and the one you're doing.
Pacheco, I really like.
Pacheco hasn't scored in 5 weeks.
So he's due.
Yeah.
True story.
I think this is the week he gets it done against the Raiders. Yeah. 28th against running backs.
Yeah.
There's, I don't know. You get down towards the end zone. I think you could see him get in. I love watching him run. It's terrifying.
It's awesome.
That's why I traded for him in Dynasty.
All right.
I saw like 2 runs.
I mean,
I was like,
you've got a good thing here going. I'm just afraid of that Cincinnati Pitt game.
That's going to be ugly.
It could be gruesome.
It really could be gross.
With the quarterback switch there, I think I hold off on putting the bid in on Mixon, but the other 5 you made really good cases for.
I like them. I'm going to run with all of them, and then I'll just narrow it down to the chef's 4 right there.
Yeah, maybe I'll do like a 6 and a 4, maybe a 6 and a 3.
I'll do like a 3 or a 4 to cover the bet in itself, and then I'll do the Swanson one for the home
Henry
run.
And Kyron really.
There's got to be some nice odds there, Mr. Swanson. Once you get to like 6 names or so, like it starts to get good.
It starts to get
It's really just starts to get 3 of them.
Yeah,
it's gonna get good with 3 of them.
I put one in last night because I wanted to just put one in and not tilt on it.
Oh, your boy hit, bro.
You did.
Boy hit on Monday night. I tore it up. And then I hit again last night playing that damn blackjack on the damn thing.
You got
I got to start giving my
blackjack on the damn thing.
I got to give my kid a tub almost every night. Otherwise, I'm susceptible to winning and losing money at the same time. Every night, my wife's been bringing my son in to go get a tub for the night. I pop that app open, man. It's just right there. I download it, upload $50 to it. And next thing I know, I'm sitting there with $325 in 10 minutes. And I'm like, what do I do? Get off the app. Get off the app.
Get off the app.
Cash out.
Get off the app. Get off
the app.
Today, baby. Cash out.
I love it. Brad said it's shotgun.
Yeah, he used to be a clown, and then he started drafting the right players there, and they're starting to look like a decent little franchise.
Yeah, dude, look like
as long as they don't move them to London, they'll be all right.
Dylan Fink, what's going on?
Dylan Fink, what up?
Welcome back. Few start sits at all full PPR. All right, first one. Pick one flex between Hollywood, Downs, and Hunt.
Downs.
And Cook. Sorry. Hollywood, Downs, Hunt, Cook.
Downs.
I go Downs too. All right. Number 2. Pick one wide receiver. DJ Moore or Calvin Ridley?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. Okay. This is suspiciously going smooth. All right. Pick one running back. Ford, Singletary, or Connor?
Ford.
I think it's Ford.
Yeah. Barely over Connor, but yeah.
And then number 4, Odell, Amari Cooper, Ty Chandler, or Keaton Mitchell? Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah.
I think this is where I want to go Odell. Here.
He's not a game time decision, right? I mean, you can still pivot. No,
he practiced full on Friday.
You can still, you can. I would go Odell barely.
Oh wait, no, he's still questionable.
Yeah. So, but you're right. I mean, you'll be ready to start Keaton Mitchell though, or you can start Chandler tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm going Keaton Mitchell
over Odell.
Yeah. I mean, a game that they're probably going to win against LA easily.
I don't know about easily because they don't do that. LA doesn't do that.
They don't go quietly. That's the thing. Like their defense is trash, but they do not go quietly.
I feel bad for them. Their whole offense last week just completely collapsed outside of Keenan Allen. Even Austin Eckler the past couple of weeks can't get it done. So
I'll go Keaton Mitchell with you.
Keaton Mitchell for even if it's junk time, carrying the ball 5 times into the end zone.
He's electric, that kid.
Yeah, put the ball in his hands, see what he could do. In that one, I'm not playing Amari Cooper. Ty Chandler's interesting, but Madison's back, so I guess it's going to be a split. He might get 10 touches. Give me Keaton Mitchell, man. He's electric.
Okay, yeah, I'll go there too. Fortunately, that's a decision that you can make.
Yeah,
later on. But I'm going to go Keaton there also. And then for Denver's defense, All right, so Denver, Browns, or Titans.
Give me Denver, dude.
No, I'm sorry, Denver
or the Titans. But Denver for sure.
Yeah. And then a kicker question: Dicker at home versus Baltimore or Joseph at Chicago in a dome?
Joseph
at Chicago.
Joseph at Chicago.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just because, like,
or Joseph at home, rather.
At home,
at home.
Yeah.
And then there's no points that are going to be made for.
Dicker's going to kick extra points, I think, because they're going to have to score touchdowns to try to keep up with those Ravens, I think, later on. So, yeah.
I don't even know if they're going to be able to move.
I think Joseph gives you the chance at a 3 field goal game is what you want out of a kicker usually, and I think Joseph has a better chance of doing that.
Zach put some money on Puka, Judy, AJ Brown, Rice, and Lamar for an anytime score. That's got to look crazy.
I was looking at that thing already, and I'm like, man, I wish I didn't hate Jerry Judy to score because
I know, man. I hate Jerry.
I think I like the rest of them.
I like everything. Oh, speaking of wide receivers in an anytime score, so I wrote down Olave. I don't know if I'm still in love with that right now, but I still might be. But Pittman for sure.
You like Pittman?
How do you feel about Pittman? Because
I like him to get 10 targets.
All right, I wrote a bunch of stuff down for Pittman.
Touchdown.
All right, Bucks allowing a league high 198.8 yards per game. In the last 4, it's been 230.3 yards and tied for the league worst 6 touchdowns during that stretch.
Okay, I like Pittman.
So that's why I like Pittman.
What are the odds on that?
You know what? I might be like throw a dart.
Sneaky dart throw.
Yeah, but a sneaky dart throw would be to find Downs and throw him on there, or Alec Pierce.
Yeah, see that. Oh boy,
you know what I mean? Some old long odds boys.
That would be some long odds. Let's find out. So it's looking like Pittman is plus 145.
It's not bad.
Good enough.
Which is good enough.
To add to a little parlay. Yeah.
Downs is plus 290.
Yeah. What's my boy Alec Pierce at?
It's probably like plus 2,000.
Yeah.
Plus 425.
Okay.
It's interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
This is the part where I can't. Oh no.
the next hour is the craziest hour of my week. Like my entire
I gotta go
week.
get a Christmas tree. I gotta figure this out the next 6 minutes.
Christmas tree. I gotta spend the next hour figuring out my DFS and my lineups and all that, and putting in all my bets.
I think I'll just have my wife drive. Jacob Ander, what's going on?
You 100% should be riding shotgun to go get that tree.
Mm-hmm.
And when she points at one, you'd be like, that's the winner.
That's it. Put it in the corner.
Get her home.
Give me Deontay here.
You want some of that Mac out of the offense?
I do too, but I just feel like
if there's gonna be one receiver in that offense, it's gonna be Deontay.
I don't know. I just can't wait to see what it is, and we can have some data because it's totally unpredictable. Yeah. I think I go D-Hop here.
Ooh. You're gonna go D-Hop here?
Yeah, I go D-Hop over Deontay. There's a different receiver maybe, but I feel like Levis will find this guy. They're gonna throw him the ball over the top. I think he gets in the end zone today. Somehow, some way.
Oh, this game is going to be disgusting. It's going to be like 17-14 or 17-15.
Which game?
The Tennessee-Carolina game.
Yeah, but what about the Bengals and the Steelers? It's going to be the same thing.
I mean, at least Cincinnati's giving up to the receiver. You know?
Yeah.
Carolina's not, because no one's throwing the ball against Carolina, because you don't have to throw the ball against Carolina. They run the ball. And what does Tennessee do best? Run the ball.
Yeah. When they're clicking, you're right. But that play action ball.
So I'm thinking, I think Cincinnati does enough against Pittsburgh that Pittsburgh has to pass. They're not just going to run it 100 times.
I think both games are ugly, and you can't go wrong, I guess, with either one of these guys.
Yeah, it's a good tilt, Jacob.
It is a good tilt.
I'm going DJ.
I'll go D-Hop.
Man. All right, it's PPR. I'm looking for.
I was going to say break the tie.
I'm going to try to break the tie here. Give me a second. All right. Let me see. D-Hop. I want to look for something deeper here. All right. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Like Carolina over the last 4 weeks. 25th.
Oh, they're so bad.
Yeah.
I understand. They're so bad. They're 1-9 for a reason.
Cincinnati giving up a lot of points to the fantasy tight ends the last 4 weeks.
That's too far back. To fantasy, what? What did you say?
You said fantasy tight ends?
Yeah. The top 4.
You did say tight ends. What?
No, I didn't say tight end, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just thought you meant because he plays in the slot and he's going to be inside a little bit.
I mean,
okay.
I thought you were trying to be matchup against DJ Turner.
I thought you were trying to be nuanced.
Yeah, it's just I don't like. I
think Cam Taylor-Britt sticks on the outside with George Pickens, allowing Deontay to be a little bit more open. they're going to pass the ball, it's going to Deontay Johnson today. I can't give you any excuses if he drops 100 passes, though. That's on him.
I'm still going D-Hop.
9-14.
It's definitely a good question.
It's a good tilt. They're right there, neck and neck. I'd still go D-Hop.
You want to check
expert I think because most likely to get in the end zone is D-Hop. Like Deontay Johnson, even if he catches passes, he got like one touchdown in the last 2 years. Like he doesn't get in the end zone, and he doesn't get red zone targets. So like I trust D-Hop to get a look. He's gonna get a deep ball or two thrown to him because Will Levis will YOLO a little bit off that play action. So the running game does work. I expect at least one shot over the top, and definitely a look or two down in the red zone.
I'm gonna go Deontay. I see what you're saying there.
It's split, but I mean, like,
let's do this. Let's do D-Hop for the. This is crazy, man. This is a tough tilt. Let's do D-Hop for the ceiling and Deontay for the
floor.
For the floor.
Fair.
Yeah, depends on what you need. What are you looking at? Are you looking to come back from behind? Like, are you safe? Are you in a good spot? Go with Deontay. You need to hit a home run, bro, and you need 30, 40 points, like some crazy stuff. Then you need to go D-Hop.
That'll work. Eric Brewer here. Justin Watson. Oh, Jacob, by the way, thank you for the tilt.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes, sir.
That was a tough one. Eric Brewer back with Justin Watson. Justin Watson, Shaheed, or Wan'Dale Robinson in PPR.
Shaheed.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Big guy. What up?
What's up, man?
What to do?
Don't tell him he's playing against me, bro.
Oh, I'll happily tell him.
Is he doing that?
William, give me Kyron and Mike
doing
Evans.
A dirty dynasty flex on the air right now?
No, he's on the prime.
Is this doing a prime flex against you?
It's a different league.
I didn't think so. I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way he's doing that.
I have Kyron.
It's a different.
He don't do that. All right, but it's Kyron for me, right?
It's Kyron.
Or actually, I don't know. I mean, you want to talk this out a little bit? Like, is it?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't need to talk it out.
Right.
It's Kyron.
You just did the big okay right there.
Why do you think I did that? Okay. Not prime. Yeah, we know. This is bust calls. We know. It's a league. We do that, big man. I'm proud. I love everybody that we're in leagues, but there's integrity. There's integrity moves.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's close for me though. Kyron and Mike Evans is a lot closer than but I will go Kyron with the chef. It's a shame that Bijan is not like smash start, but like Kyron Williams over Bijan Robinson. Why?
It's crazy.
Arthur Smith, put the clown Brad Ursig's clown back up for Arthur Smith. We're sitting Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson. Why? So stupid. It really is stupid. Completely nonsensical, dude.
It's non-logical.
There's no explanation. There's no. I haven't heard a single thing that made any sense. Any of his reasons, and like it just doesn't make any sense, dude.
I hate fantasy football. All right. It is 12:00
noon.
Thank you, everybody who came in for today. Great tilts.
My fingers are about to go crazy putting all these bets in. I got to steal what Mr. Chef has over there written down over there. Mr. Swanson's little parlay. I'm going to need in on that. And I'm going back in on the Millie Maker.
All right.
Taking another shot at it.
Let's get out of here, fellas.
I love it. All right. Everybody, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to go get me a Christmas tree. I am FF John, JAWN Swanson. This was a Sunday, my dudes, and we will be back next week for week 13 to get you through the buys, get you in the playoffs, and get you to hoist that trophy. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Y'all drive the show every week. Good luck.
Every time.
Thank you. See you next week.
Tilt up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Tilt. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/thetiltisreal and like and subscribe. We're live every Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you all next week on The Tilt is Real.